Hey butterflies, welcome back to Evolving Butterfly with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. It's always appreciated, honey bunny. Okay. So here we are today. Okay, so we're here for a collective message, y'all. Spirit told me I had to do this message. I said I wasn't going to do no videos today, because that's why I put everything out yesterday, because Spirit was like, I couldn't sleep. So Spirit was just like, let's record these videos. And they was popping. So if you haven't looked at your sign already, make sure you go check out your sign and under the live tab. So I always will be posting the zodiac readings under the live tab and the night owls. So the night owls and the zodiac readings are under the live tab, and then everything else be under. That's how I'm trying to keep it organized, but we'll see how that go. My moon is progressing into a whole mutable sign in a few months. Okay. But anyway, so vibes. Vibes. This video came about because like Spirit told me I needed to do it, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I was sitting outside, and I was just sitting there thinking about just like the law of nature and the law of life. And I saw this turtle, and like he kept dipping his head in and dipping it back out, and then I heard him, and we just started talking back and forth, and I'm just like, I don't want to hurt you, you know? Why is that every time as soon as you feel I move or something, you jump or fall back into the water, or you feel like I'm coming after you? And I just want to be in your presence with nature, you know? And then I saw 3 ducks fly past, and I started laughing to myself, because I'm just like, ducks, they look so funny when they fly, first off, okay? But second of all, like, ducks can fly, swim, or walk and run. You know, but they have these different options, right? And you don't typically, a lot of people don't realize that ducks can fly. A lot of people don't know that, okay? Oh, I need to do my nails. That's what I'm doing when oh, child, okay. Because I cannot go into this Taurus new moon when my nails and my hair not retighten, honey, okay? Because I'm sure about to get up here and do my, okay, sorry. So then I was laughing, and I was like, ducks are so funny and unpredictable. Then all of a sudden, 2 more ducks flew right over me, and I just watched them like they were an airplane, right? And I instantly felt this energy of like, this retrograde, y'all. So you all know that I follow the Vedic astrology placements in the sky, because they show where the planets are exactly in the moment. And so right in the exact moment, Mercury was actually retrograde inside of Aries, which went with the self-sabotage type of energy when looking at all the planets that were inside of Aries, and they were all conjunct. And looking at like its relationship to the other planets and their placements in the houses, it's like it was this energy of learning how to get through self-sabotage. Like I feel like a lot of the collective, if you're in the butterfly gang, okay, the vibe of this energy is that you're working through a period of like learning how to overcome self-sabotage. Like, and a lot of it came from, you know, a lot of those trust issues, you know, with people around you. People didn't give you honest answers, okay? But you're healing that now. You know, you spent a lot of time not healing it. You spent a lot of time not addressing it, not paying attention to it. And then it's like one moment you're just like, I want to pay attention to this. I don't want to do this anymore. And that's what that retrograde did for a lot of the collective. A lot of the collective realized some self-sabotaging behaviors, okay? In regards to, you know, with partners that are typically chosen, going back to exes, allowing open space. You know, you got the Fool card and the Queen of Coins. It's like continuously giving new chances to a motherfucking fool. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I feel like a lot of individuals in the collective, look, and I can say to this one, honey, anybody who we ever flirted, dated, whatever, and it was block. I mean, well, not flirted, sorry. Let me take that back. It's not like anyone who like we've talked or something, and like, and you was just on some other stuff, I blocked. Like, it's a no for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try, it's a no for me, you know? It's giving an energy of sometimes we can go back to similar scenarios and situations that have shown that it hurts us. So we have learned from the past that certain, I don't like this placement. Okay, there we go. No. But if we have learned that certain characteristics yields a certain result or a certain type of person that you have to deal with, why would we keep dating or talking to or doing the same thing in general? We'll want to change that up and do something a little bit differently, right? Because that's insanity at that point. And self-sabotage oftentimes is another type of insanity, you know, and we start driving ourselves crazy when we don't notice it and don't take a stop to it, you know, don't put a stop to it. And I feel like a lot of the collective is in a space where you're putting a stop to it. You're taking control of your world. And the 555 was on the time. It's like you're taking control of your world. You're not letting anyone else come in and tell you what you can do, what you can't do, okay? You're no longer letting people take from you when you know that it's not a given, a situation that's beneficial. I just feel the energy of the collective working through self-sabotaging behaviors right now. And as you're working through these self-sabotaging behaviors, it's like it's opening you up to another level of healing, okay? And that starts with you asking yourself, what type of things do I do that stop me from moving towards what I really want, okay? So if you want to be a business owner, why you spending all your money on everything else but what you need to be spending money on with a business? Why? Okay? And so it just gives the energy of you have to, self-sabotage is basically a inkling inside of you that's telling you that I'm going to get hurt, so I'm going to do this first, because our pride, okay? Because we still have a hurt part of us from something in the past that happened that we didn't win in, right? That we were kind of like the underdog in. And typically when you feel yourself getting into those moments of self-sabotage, you got to stop yourself in that moment and you got to ask yourself, when did this begin? Where did this come from? When did I first start becoming afraid of being hurt or being wrong or feeling rejected or feeling neglected or afraid, like I lack energy, that I'm never going to find something or someone? When did you start that process? And you have to go to that place, and that's what helps you like notice it. You know what I'm saying? And this retrograde taught a lot, you know, this Queen of Cups, it was meant to teach a lot emotionally, you know, with those exes. It ain't, you know what I'm saying, it can always be cute, like, oh yeah, you have this ex coming back. Each ex has a lesson tied to it. Okay? Each ex has a lesson tied to it. And there's levels to it. But I feel like in this retrograde, a lot of the collective was put in positions of learning how to assess how your actions could potentially self-sabotage, okay? Yourself or even partnerships, you know what I'm saying? And taking control over those and taking control over your life. And I feel like that's where a lot of the collective is at. It's like taking control of your life and your healing process. No one else is responsible for it, you know, but you. And you understand that. 7 of Coins. It's like you're taking the time to invest in yourself, okay? The collective is investing in themselves and like taking it day by day. There are 7 days in a week. Taking it day by day to assess those feelings, to assess where this came from. Journal out those feelings. What are you going through? What are you feeling? What are you feeling? Because that's what self-sabotage is. It's like, want to be heard, want to be felt, don't want to feel rejected, don't want to feel less than, you know? So you got to go back to those moments of when did that first begin? Because that first incident is what continued to spiral. It continued to spiral. And then it took branches out, because then that thing created new things in your life. You started doing this, and you started doing that, and you started doing, you see how it gives life. That one thing gave life to so many things. And so when you're on this process of healing, it's not an easy thing. And I can be loving light all day, but I'm gonna be honest and tell you, every day is not gonna be sunshine and roses, which is why I have my night owl segments, which is why I have different segments, because they go to a different part of the collective when you need to hear the message. Because I'm going to give you what you need and not what you want all the time, okay? Because listen, this is part of my job. This is part of what I was given from the higher up energy. And the higher up energy have to humble me and remind me of myself in order for me to continuously prove to be worthy to do a lot of this work, okay? Facing myself, 7 of Swords in the reverse. That's us facing ourselves, our self-sabotage. Where are we lying to ourselves? You feel me? Where are we doing the things that bring our own defeat? What are we doing? What are we doing? But we're going to get through it, though. And that's the thing. You're going to get through it, though. So, despite it all, you're going to get through it. So, it's not even going to be, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even a problem like that. You got the 4 coins that's coming out. And a lot of that starts on by you being selfish with your time and your energy. 1122 on the time. And finally putting that energy into yourself. Watch that 1122 video that I just did not too long ago. Y'all, this is the energy of you putting the energy into yourself. 7 plus 4 is 11. That's another 11 up in there, okay? You need to put that energy back into yourself so that you can fully heal. You need to get your mask on, period. And that's what you're doing. And I love that shit. You got forgiveness and health. Yep. But you're forgiving yourself now, too. And that's what self-sabotaging is, too. Because sometimes on the healing journey, when we take a step back, when we're really healing and we're honest with ourselves and we realize that we were the culprit and the villain sometimes, it's easy when we're in that victim mindset to sit in that victimhood and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so horrible. Why did I do that? Don't nobody want me. I ain't never gonna be able to do this. I'm such a horrible person. I can't. Shut the fuck up, okay? If you don't forgive yourself and move on and get out of that victimhood, you are not a victim. We are not victims in this system. We are our main character, and we are becoming main characters. And what is becoming main characters, we're going to realize how we play the role in the things that happen in our life, right? Whether good or bad. Shit, we play that role. We play it. We play it, whether good or bad, okay? But I love the fact that the collective is doing the things that they need to do. Yeah, you're surrendering to ego, surrendering to what you felt needed to be done or what you thought needed to be done. You feel me? Surrendering to what you thought needed to be there and what needed to be done. King of Wands in the reverse. Because the King of Wands in reverse is a very egotistical type of energy. It's an energy that you can't tell shit to, okay? And they kind of like cause demise to other people in a way. It's just very egotistical in a lot of ways, okay? And then the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So it's giving the vibe of if you don't get out of that ego, you're going to see your Wheel of Fortune energy. If you don't surrender and forgive yourself and move on, that's why we're seeing these 9s and 7s and things of that nature. It's like 9 is a completion, right? If not, you're going to find yourself going into a karmic cycle that you're going to have to, getting out of a karmic cycle is much harder than getting out of a cycle when you notice it. Because when you're in a karmic cycle, baby, it's hard to tell you in that thing. It's purgatory, okay? But this Wheel of Fortune is at 10, and 10 is a karmic completion energy, and you want to complete it, but we got to understand too with the Wheel of Fortune that the wheel is always up and down, okay? And it ain't always up, but when it's down, we got to have the resources and things in order to help us to stay on track. So when your wheel is down, when your wheel is upside down and it's not on the up, what do you do to help you stay on track? That's what you got to ask yourself. Those are the things you got to put into place. The Emperor, Aries energy. Yeah, you got to take control. This is boss energy. It's like, take control. Make it happen. I'm hearing make it happen, Captain. Okay. But it's a butterfly effect. It's a butterfly effect. Effect. 1515. Time to chase some energy. Chase some energy. Time to check your energy. Check your energy. All right, let's get the butterfly effect energy. First off, all right, 2424. What it do, boo? Have you been hiding away lately? This card is a reminder that we all need a community and support system. It may be time to get out of the house and do something socially, okay? And that may help you with that self-sabotage. You know, if some of y'all may be like, don't nobody like me. I ain't got no friends. Everybody is fake. Everybody out to get me. Get your ass out and meet some new people, okay? Just get out and meet some new people. We all know how difficult it could potentially be to meet friends as an underdog, okay? But listen, if you in a butterfly village, babe, we got a whole Discord. Let's start talking. We don't have to self-sabotage and withdraw from the world. You feel me? It's giving us surrender energy. So whatever you do, just make sure you continue to surrender to the divine in the areas where you need to continue growing, you know what I'm saying, and developing into who you need to be. You got the Queen of Sheba, secrets revealed. Ooh, come through, Queen of Sheba. She's so fine. I love the artwork on these cards. And it's card number 36. The number 36 may be significant to you. Your birthday may be March 6th. Just giving hella Pisces energy, Sagittarius energy, Aries energy, Virgo energy, Leo energy. Like a little Taurus. All right, Queen of Sheba. Goddess of secrets revealed from Ethiopia. In the Bible, the wealthy Queen of Sheba brings a caravan of gifts to King Solomon. You know that was her boo. That was her baby daddy. The Ethiopian holy book reveals that she was their Queen Makeda, and that together they sired King Menelik I. Queen of Sheba's guidance. Open your eyes. Secrets are being revealed. It is safe for you to see the truth. Your inner vision is crystal clear. The embodiment, you don't know what you don't know. Your creator, ancestors, angels, spirits, and ascended masters are whispering to you. This is divine intelligence. Pay close attention. There are things you do not let yourself see, and you need to. Allow yourself to be guided. Choose your own path. The Goddess declaration, I am connected to the divine. So if you feel connected to that, y'all energy, make sure y'all type down below, I am connected to the divine. And it makes me think of the energy, like why I kind of changed the format of like the Butterfly School of Transformation a little bit. Like we have our semester that's going on, but I'm starting to add in classes as well as a part of it, okay? And the purpose of it is because it's like, people want different types of topics and things to learn about. So we're doing human design tomorrow and like things of that nature. So if you're interested in learning more about yourself and learning extra topics and things of that nature, you know, check out the Butterfly School of Transformation. I just added a tier here on YouTube for it. And then it's on my website as well if you would like to join. So that's the vibe for that. Keep going, y'all. Like, let me get an affirmation. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Whatever you do, don't stop. I am strong. I am stronger than I think. I reject victimhood. My strength is in knowing that all circumstances are temporary. I focus my attention on what's in front of me. I naturally move forward into new phases of life. I am strong. You are strong. You see how they said I reject victimhood? You are not a victim. You are the main character. It's given main character. I am grateful. I realize that what is right about my life outnumbers what I perceive to be wrong about my life. I choose to focus on what makes me feel good. I am grateful. Baby, the numbers I'm feeling for you is 13, 13, 22, 22, 64, 6, 1, 5, 4, 7, and 3, 2, 6, 7. Take one of those numbers and you can type it in for angel number energy, or because some of those I don't think I have videos for, but Spirit just gave me those numbers. So whichever one resonated with you, take one and read the angel number energy for that, for a little bit of extra support for you when it comes to that. I feel like that is what we have. We're going to have one little last piece of healing message and we're going to get up out of here, y'all. Sacred sexuality. Reconnect with the source of your divine sexuality. And your divine sexuality is also your creative side, okay? And maybe you need to, you know, start feeling like you're sexy again. Start loving on yourself. Sexy, can I? Hey. But maybe you just need to fall back in love with yourself again, you know? So, I love you all. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. I'll see y'all later. Bye.